Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Fire officials reveal the origins of the massive Mount Charleston fire today after it destroyed the lodge and left many residents heartbroken last week.
You know, for the entire community of Las Vegas and Mount Charleston, you know, people come up here all the time.
Fire crews say they've determined the flame started in a storage area underneath a deck on Friday and was most likely accidental. And on this Monday, 2 big fires erupted in the early morning hours here in the Las Vegas Valley. The first fire roared through this convenience store, Pecos Express Mini Mart in East Las Vegas at around 3 a.m., causing millions of dollars in damage. Then, around 2 hours later, the second fire caused some heavy damage to this house in the West Valley. The 5 people inside were accounted for, but 2 cats died. Another top story tonight, the Nevada Highway Patrol is reportedly experiencing a mass exodus of troopers seeking better pay and benefits at other law enforcement agencies. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour explains. Renee?
Jen, the Nevada Department of Public Safety, which oversees the Highway Patrol, says as of Wednesday, 57 have departed from the Highway Patrol in 2021. Wayne Dice, the Southern Nevada liaison for the Nevada Police Union, says that the departures will keep rising through December. Some of the trooper departures are traditional retirements. A majority, however, are a result of lower pay and benefits offered to the Highway Patrol when compared to other agencies.
We've lost members to Henderson Police, Boulder City Police Department. We've also had people leave for civilian jobs at Henderson, being fingerprint techs that make more money than being a trooper.
Dice also said the push for better pay and staffing for Highway Patrol, as well as other state law enforcement officers, has, quote, fallen on deaf ears year after year in the legislature, leading to low morale. Jen?
Thanks, Renee. Plus, we already told you last week, but now it's official.
I will be the governor for working people in this state.
Former GOP Senator Dean Heller is up against Clark County Sheriff Joe Lombardo and North Las Vegas Mayor John Lee for the Republican nomination to face off with Governor Steve Sisolak in next year's election. Now to your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. After a beautiful weekend, we're in the 80s right now. We should go down to the 70s later tonight, then even the 60s in the overnight hours. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 93 and low of 69 with sunny skies. We should see similar temps all week until Friday and through the upcoming weekend, when we could see some clouds roll in with a slight chance of rain. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. COVID cases in Clark County schools are rising, but the big picture remains cloudy. The school district reports more than 700 cases this month, nearly 450 more than a week ago, but hasn't disclosed other key data.
Some of the main frustrations among parents have mostly been that when they receive a notification from their child's school about a positive case, they don't know whether that person was a student or an employee, and they don't know how many quarantines there were for a particular campus.
CCSD says it doesn't have the records requested by the Review-Journal. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Nevada's unemployment rate remains the highest in the country. August's unemployment rate matches July's at 7.7%. One state official says this data is, quote, reflecting the long road left to a complete recovery in the state's labor market. And usually beers are the drink of choice at football games, but Allegiant Stadium is classing it up with sommelier Sandra Taylor, who oversees 2 wine cellars. Commonplace wines are available below the skybox, but Sandy's reserve list is exclusively for suite holders on level 150.
Here's your sports update, sponsored by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Coming off of an upset win over the Steelers on Sunday, the Raiders have a lot to celebrate, but are more concerned about the injury status of quarterback Derek Carr. Carr was slow to get up after completing a touchdown pass in the third quarter. It appeared that he had suffered an ankle injury to the same ankle he broke back in 2016.
He had an MRI on it today. I think he's going to be able to play. I'm not sure. Will have the official injury list for you. I'll make sure that it gets officially laid out there in your hands, but I think right now he's questionable.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders are consensus 4-point favorites over the Miami Dolphins in Sunday's game at Allegiant Stadium. The total is 45.5. Despite their 2-0 start, the Raiders are 11-1 long shots at BetMGM to win the AFC West. The Kansas City Chiefs are the -275 favorites to win the division, followed by the Denver Broncos at +475 and the Los Angeles Chargers at +750.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assisted Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life. It's not even fall yet, but Summerlin is already gearing up for Christmas. The company Enchant will take over the Las Vegas ballpark with a new Christmas Village, ice skating trail, and light maze called The Great Search in November. Over in California is Mojave National Preserve. Check out the Rings Trail, named for the ring bolts needed to descend into the Banshee Canyon and then get out. The trailhead is located just a couple of hours from Las Vegas. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. The Life is Beautiful after parties brought many stars to Vegas, including one savage rapper. There's Megan Thee Stallion posing with Dua Lipa, actress Bella Thorne, Rihanna, the Chainsmokers, Trey Songz, and the Bachelorette co-host. And just in case you missed it, this 3-day music fest brought in around 10,000 folks to downtown Las Vegas. Many excited to be there. One attendee dressed as a bumblebee saying, quote, "It's been a long time coming." Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Good night.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.